Hello everyone and welcome to EcoElsa. On today's video we'll be going over 6 techniques to help you better manage your time when teaching outdoors. Coming right up. Technique number 1. Make sure you wear a watch when teaching outdoors. This will allow you to better keep track of time because there are no clocks on the walls for you to take a look at. No clocks floating from the sky or hanging from trees, unfortunately. Time management technique number 2 is setting alarms on your phone. This way the alarms go off at the time you need them to go off, and it'll be a nice little reminder that, hey, you need to move to the next activity, or hey, it's time to start walking indoors. Now let's say you don't want to be constantly pulling out your phone in front of your students, obviously for good reason, right? Then what you can do is set vibrate alarms on your phone so that when your phone goes off in your pocket, you can feel it, and then you can move on to the next activity or do whatever you want to do. I used to do this for animal demonstrations so that I could stay on time with my demo, but not be pulling out my phone or looking at my watch while doing the animal demonstration. Time management technique number 3 is giving your students warnings when it's time to go. So either you have your watch or you have your phone and you're doing alarms. Another thing to do would be to set warnings. Now you can set the warnings on your phone so you know that you have 5 minutes heads up, but just because you're ready doesn't mean your students are going to be ready or your kids are going to be ready. So another thing you can do is make sure to say warnings. If you already do this in the classroom, just bring it outdoors with you. It'll work out here too. You give them a 5-minute warning when you're moving on to the next activity or you need to head in. That way the kids aren't taken off guard and they're super far away, and you're able to move on to the next activity quickly as well as your students are. Time management technique number 4. This is using gathering student methods to get your students moving a little bit quicker so that you guys can move on to the next activity or back inside without having to spend a lot of time walking or switching gears. Now, when I say gathering student technique, what I mean is it's something that you do that makes your students come in for a discussion quicker or gather up their materials quicker. I have a whole video of some of my favorite techniques for getting your students to get going quicker, or gathering student techniques. The link is below in the description, but here's one of my favorites. It's called animal calls. I'm sure you might have seen that viral video where the teacher goes, "Caw-caw, caw-caw," and all his students come running going, "Caw-caw, caw-caw." That is a gathering student technique that at a lot of outdoor education places, us and natural interpreters, we use to get students going so that we can move on to the next activity, so that we can spend more time on activities and not students dragging their feet to the next thing. You've probably seen it before. They're having too much fun and they don't want to go on to the next thing, or they don't want to go inside. So you're going to need some tools in your toolbox to get them moving a little bit more so you can spend more time on the things that you want to spend time on. And I have a whole video of these gathering student techniques, so check that out in the link. Time management technique number 5, which is accounting for your students' walking time. Now, a lot of times when we're walking out to a location and walking back, they're going to walk a little bit slower walking back because they might be a little tired from all the things you're doing outdoors. Additionally, they might be walking slow between activities or on the way back because they're having too much fun and they don't want to move on to the next thing. Not a bad problem to have, but we still need them to walk the speed you need them to walk so that you can get to the things you need to get to. So this is why you need to account for walking time so that you know how long you're going to spend walking, and you schedule that in for your activities well so that you're not going to be late to whatever it is, or you're not going to have to cut out an activity because you didn't account for walking time. And our last time management technique, number 6, is accounting for flex time. So when you are sitting down and you're scheduling your activities, what activities you want to do, where you want to go, how much time you're going to spend walking, a really good thing for you to do is to add in an extra 5 minutes where you don't schedule anything. This is your 5 minutes of flex. This is time you can spend on teachable moments, as we talked about in a previous video, link below, or it's just extra time for walking or something goes wrong or whatever. Now this extra time is really great because it allows you for more teaching, or if something goes wrong, you won't be late, it'll catch you. But in all honesty, even when you schedule in these extra 5 minutes, it can sometimes be hard because you might be like, well, I have 5 extra minutes, I can spend a little bit time on this, and this, and all of a sudden, your time is gone. I struggle with this even. So adding in 5 to 10 flex minutes so that you have enough time for walking, teachable moments, accidents, whatever may be happen or be thrown at you, you have some time to spare and you'll still be able to get indoors on time. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. Remember, there's links in the description to my video about gathering student techniques as well as teachable moments to help you take your kids outdoors and have some more skills and things to incorporate into your outdoor classes. Please comment below and share what some of your favorite techniques are for time management in the classroom. I'd love to hear them, or tweet me at ElsaLaTechie or any of my other social media sites. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe button below and make sure to ring that little bell button. That way you can be notified the second my videos go up on YouTube to help you take your kids outdoors. As always, I hope you have an amazing week. You be safe, learn lots, have fun, and get your kids outdoors. Bye!